Okay, I'm restarting my video because my adorable little child decided that he was going to interrupt. It's really cute. Anyways, I'm making this video because I had a couple people ask me kind of like what my background is, what am I about, where am I from, what do I like to do in my spare time. Um, okay, my name is Sarah. I'm 21. I like long walks on the beach. I'm just kidding. My name's Sarah. I am 21. I'm married. I was married in March of 2010 to my husband, who I met in high school. We were just friends. I have a 1.5-year-old son named Christopher, and as of right now, when I'm making this video, I am 4 months pregnant. My due date is April 23rd, 2011. Okay, I'm originally from Wisconsin, and if you watch a couple of my other videos, you can probably tell I have I don't know, I can't tell, I have a northern accent, whatever that means. Boat, coat, Wisconsin. Usually those are the words people have me say, and then they go, so yes, I'm from Wisconsin. I'm from right in the middle. So if this is Wisconsin, or like this, wait, I'm like glitching out here. Okay, yeah, this is Wisconsin. I would be right in the middle. I'm originally from a small town called Port Edwards. I went to high school at Nakusa High School. Very small. Our class's idea of a good time was like partying out in a cornfield, you know. Um, no, I did not have a nice car in high school. It was a really crappy little Saturn that I totally beat up. Yeah. Um, I have a siblings. Yes. My brother is, God, how old is he? Oh my God, he's gonna be 19. I have a younger brother, he's 19. A stepbrother and a stepsister. Even though my dad and his fiance aren't married, but we're all family, whatever. Okay, what is new? So, after I graduated high school, I went to the University of Minnesota, Twin Cities, for a year. I was dead set on becoming a physical therapist all throughout high school, well, the last couple years. And then I got to Minnesota, took the physical therapy orientation class, and realized I hate physical therapy. Go figure. And I just wasted a ton of money to figure that out. Um, yeah. So then I went to a tech school. I was dating a guy at the time named Sam. Um, yep, and then I went to a tech school. I transferred to a tech school in Wisconsin. And I just was kind of taking generals, and then, a surprise, I got pregnant. I was 19 at the time. Not expected, and it was with my boyfriend. So, yes, um, my husband, Robert, is not Christopher's biological father. But in no way, shape, or form does that mean that I don't think that he is Christopher's father. He is excellent, and as far as I'm concerned, and we're all concerned, he's Christopher's dad. Christopher's biological father, I try to limit contact with. He pretty much left us high and dry. He didn't want anything to do with Christopher. And I'm not going to say anything. We all have our own reasons for doing what we do, but if you don't want to have anything to do with your adorable child, then peace out. We are better off without you. Okay, so I basically raised Christopher totally on my own for a year. So if anybody has questions what that's like, I can answer them. It's rough, it's doable, and it's totally worth it. Yeah, my husband and I actually met in high school. He sat in front of me in English class, and he was like this like really like the badass like rebel guy type, you know. And I was Everybody thought I was a goody-goody two-shoes in high school, and I totally wasn't. There was one guy in high school that told me I was part of the Mickey Mouse fan club. And he was actually a good friend of mine. We lost contact, but he's such a turd. I totally wasn't. Anyways, Rob used to like wear cutoff shirts and like steel-toed boots and stuff. Anyways, so I always had cappuccino every morning, and one day he turned around and knocked it off my desk with his elbow, and I think that might be the first time we ever talked. I would like pet his hair, because I thought it looked really like alluring. Just go back and forth on his hair like this, drove him nuts. And yeah, we were just friends. We had art class together. I actually did a couple of his art assignments for him, and this is really creepy. And I actually didn't even remember until he brought it up, but in one of his little sketch notebooks, I drew a picture of a house and a dog, and like I guess me and him or something in the porch, wraparound porch, and he asked me what it was. I was like, oh, this is our house and this is our dog, and I wasn't being serious at the time. He was just a friend. That's just how I was, but I thought it was kind of funny. Yeah, right after high school, Rob joined the army, and he like left. I was so depressed when he left. We were just friends, and I bawled for days. We kept in contact by writing letters, and then oh really?
It does.
Really? In July of 2009, he came to visit me, and that's when I realized. Can you see Monkey Boy? That's when I realized. I was like, oh my god, he's pretty hot. So, like, we talked after that, and we started dating, and I think shortly after we started dating, we just kind of knew, because I can't see myself with anybody else. People drive me nuts, and my husband is the only one that can drive me nuts that I actually want to stay with. So that's how I knew he was the one. Yeah, we got married. We had a small ceremony. It wasn't anything big. It was at the courthouse. Well, he didn't want anything big. I do. So I'm hoping that he remembers our deal, that in 5 years, which actually is almost like 4 years from now, we were going to have like the bigger wedding ceremony with people and the honeymoon, whatever. So got the best of both worlds. Plus then Christopher will be older, and it'll be kind of more fun. Got married. I moved to Kansas in April from Wisconsin. It's a 14-hour drive. I'm just living as a wife and a mommy. I'm going to school online for medical transcription. Eventually I want to have my own business, and I think that's about it. As far as me and like my thoughts go on everything, I never in a million years thought this is where my life would end up, ever. I never expected to be married and have almost 2 kids by the time I was 22. I would have been like, haha, okay. I am so happy. At the time when I first got pregnant with Christopher, everything just felt wrong, and I felt like it was, everything was just like, my whole life was falling apart. And all I can say to you people out there that are feeling down and like things aren't going to look up, everything happens for a reason. It truly, 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 truly does. I know that for a fact because I now have a beautiful son, a wonderful husband, and I'm really happy. So that's my story.
Boom.